Good afternoon, here with Griddling with Bigfoot Grandpa. Today we are going to be breaking in our brand new black stone griddle. We are going to be making a number of different dishes, so hang tight and I will explain what we're doing. Being that we're making fajitas today, I decided that I would make my own fajita spice based upon different things I had inside of my cabinet. So these are the spices I chose to use. Basically mixed 2 tablespoons of each and used it on the different meats. So the different meats that we chose for today is a beef sirloin picanha. This was recommended by the butcher as opposed to flank steak or skirt steak. That has been seasoned with our fajita seasoning that we made. We have chicken that we made the same seasoning and put it on there, as well as Gulf shrimp. And then we're going to also try a pork steak using carne asada sauce on that and marinating it there. We've got our peppers, different colors. We've got jalapenos. We're going to use some green chilies, some cilantro, and some limes. For our cook, we're going to use avocado oil. And we will also be having some salsa and some guacamole made by my beautiful daughter. Here is the homemade guacamole and salsa that my beautiful daughter Ashley made. It is so delicious. I just absolutely love her recipes. She is amazing. All right, we have our brand new Blackstone griddle here, a 22-inch dual zone, and they recommend that you season it 3 to 5 times, but in true Bigfoot Grandpa style, 3 to 5 was not enough, so I seasoned it 7 times. That's because that's how I roll. Okay, so we're gonna start with the chicken because the chicken is obviously a thicker meat than what the steak and the pork is gonna be. We have some avocado oil here. We're gonna toss some avocado oil onto the griddle surface. We're gonna grab our chicken. This has been seasoned with my homemade fajita sauce. I'm gonna kind of move this around. Hopefully we're not gonna get a bunch of sticking. I don't know, we'll find out. And so we've got our chicken on there. I'm gonna actually close the top, I guess, and we'll see what happens from there. So we got the chicken cooking up, starting to look pretty nice. We just flipped it over. We'll see how it looks in a few minutes. Okay, so I think our chicken's done. I tested it with the thermometer. It's like right around 155, 160-ish. So we're gonna take that off. We're gonna let that rest. And then we'll probably cut it up a little bit and maybe toss it back on when we do the rest of the meats. So we'll just throw that in some foil and let that rest. And then we're gonna go ahead and probably get the steak and the pork going after that. And then we'll finish up with the shrimp. Okay, so now we're going to put on our steak and we're also gonna put on our pork. So I'm gonna put a generous amount of avocado oil on there. And on one side, I'm gonna put our steak. I'm actually gonna put the fat cap side down. And on the other side, I'm gonna put our pork. And we're gonna get these all cooked up and let's see where we go from there. We're gonna pull up our pork. I think it's looking amazing. We're gonna get that pulled off. Our 2 pieces of steak here look amazing as well. We're gonna get that pulled off. We're gonna put those in foil and set them aside, let them rest as well. And next we're gonna go off onto the shrimp. Okay, we've cleaned off the griddle and now we're gonna put a little more oil down and it's time to put on the shrimp.
Hi.
There's the grandson sticking his nose into our Bigfoot Grandpa business. So we're gonna get a little more oil on the griddle here. And we're gonna take our shrimp, which has all been seasoned with our fajita seasoning that we made from scratch. And let's just toss her on there. I'm gonna grab a spatula here and kind of get it spread out. I don't think this is going to take very long to get the shrimp. These are Gulf shrimp, so I love the Fort Myers area, so nothing like having some fresh Gulf shrimp. Unfortunately, it was frozen, so it's not really fresh. Looking amazing. As I thought, it would cook up very quickly, so we're going to get that put aside. Then we're going to get our griddle cleaned up and we're going to go to our vegetables. All right, for our final portion of our fajitas, we're going to obviously put some more oil down, and we're going to do all of our vegetables and get those on here and get them cooked up. I have to go and get the seasoning, but we'll at least get these on the griddle and get them going. And we will add some of our fajita seasoning here in a second, but let's at least get these started. Beautiful colors. I'm excited about these peppers. Love peppers and onions. And then in a little bit here, we're going to also add in our jalapenos on the side here. Okay, so we've got our peppers on here. These already look absolutely amazing. Peppers, onions. This was like the #1 reason I bought this, was because I just love peppers and onions done up this way. We'll get some of our homemade seasoning on there. Yes, this is a Lowry's container, but I had one left over, so I decided that's what we were going to do. So we're going to put a generous amount of this on here. And we'll get this kind of mixed up here. Oh, there's a really nice char happening on these peppers and onions. We're going to kind of get those off over here to the side. Let those continue to cook up. Then we also have some jalapenos here, so we're going to get those on here. We'll keep those to the side. Not everybody loves those. I do. And so we'll put those over here. And then why not throw some green chilies on and get those cooking up. So we got all sorts of different peppers going on. Should give us just a whole bunch of amazing flavors. Okay, we're doing a final little check on the peppers. Oh, these chilies look amazing. The jalapenos are nice and crispy. All our peppers look amazing. Gonna have amazing flavor to them. So we're gonna get those off of the griddle here. We're going to throw our meat back on for just a quick hit on everything, and then we're going to finish up with our tortillas, and then we're going to serve dinner. Okay, we're going to just kind of finish up the meats for a final time just to make sure everything is done. So we're just going to get the pork on here. Our steak, which I think looks amazing. Just going to hit that real quick over here on this corner just to heat everything back up. So we got our steak over there, got our pork here. Get our chicken down under this setup right here. Looks amazing. And once I get the shrimp on there, if you want to kind of get a nice close-up of it. So we got all of our meats. Just gonna get them all warmed up here. Everything looks cooked and absolutely stellar. So we're gonna get them back in. We're gonna get our tortillas on, and then it's going to be time to eat. So I've seen on the Blackstone different videos, people talking about the tortilla heater or whatever it is. I have a Ninja pan from one of my Ninja Foodie things that looks like it's about the exact same size. I've never used it for anything. It's basically free, so that becomes our tortilla heater. We're gonna throw a little bit of oil onto here. I guess I'm gonna just kind of spread it out on here. And we are going to get our tortillas on here. So I think we can get about 6 at a time on here. And we're just going to hit those real quick. Well, maybe we can only get 4. And what we want to do is just obviously get those heated up, and I guess we'll just use our tongs, just give them a few minutes on each side, or a few seconds on each side, I don't know, whatever. Yep, a few seconds. Those look fantastic. You want to come in here and get a good look at those? And then we're just gonna toss them into the our warmer, which is from our Ninja. Throw a couple more on here. And as soon as these are all done, we'll be ready to serve up fajitas. Okay, so here is our finished product. We have our peppers and onions, we have our jalapenos and chilies, we have our tortilla shells that we did on the Blackstone, we have our pork, we have our beef, our chicken, our shrimp. My daughter picked out a lovely cheese for us, and we've got some additional condiments that go along with it. So hope you enjoyed our video of our first ever cook on our Blackstone griddle. Okay, so here are a few of the finished product. I made a shrimp one, I made a steak one, a pork one. I haven't gotten to the chicken yet. Thought we'd have a little Corona premiere to go with it, seeing it's fajita night and having a little Mexican. Family is all enjoying it, so I think that the first run on the Blackstone was a complete success. Thanks to my lovely daughter for making the little side dishes for us, my son for helping out on the videotaping, and my beautiful bride for just being my beautiful bride. This is Bigfoot Grandpa saying thanks for paying attention to our video. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, and we expect you to Bigfoot stomp on that like button. Till the next time.